What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. We got some combine stuff to talk about today. Power's here, and as you guys just heard from my middle name, we got combine stuff to talk about today. So, basically, there's like one person I'm going to talk about, and it is Anthony Richardson. I'm just going to say it right now. I think the Colts should take Anthony Richardson. I'm just saying. I think that it would be a very, very good idea if we took Anthony Richardson. I mean, this dude, let me tell you, if you didn't watch the Combine or at least see the clips on like Twitter or something, he had a Combine for the ages. He broke the record for vertical jump by a QB. He broke the record for a long jump by a QB. He ran a 4.43 40-yard dash, and he just threw some beautiful passes in the passing drills. And I'm here to say it. Never mind on my Bryce Young take a couple videos ago. I said that we should try to want to get Bryce Young. No. Let's not do that. Stay at 4. Get Anthony Richardson. I'm sold. I think Anthony Richardson might be that guy. AR-15 is him. Now, after that, I had to go take a look at his Florida highlights. I saw some stuff during the season, but I did a really in-depth look at his highlights, and this dude is incredibly good at what he does. I mean, he just creates time. He's like that play against Utah where he pump faked and broke a tackle on the same play and got an easy 2-point conversion out of it. His play against LSU where he just outran everybody. And keep in mind, Florida didn't do great last year. He had a terrible team around him, and he still put up some insane highlight plays, and he looked pretty good. Now, Anthony Richardson, he is very much a work in progress. I think taking him is going to be risky, but I think the reward is worth it. Because the thing about Anthony Richardson is Anthony Richardson has the highest ceiling out of any of the quarterbacks in the draft, I think, but he also has the lowest floor. So he's either going to be really good or really bad. But yeah, I'm very, very confident that Anthony Richardson could be a great quarterback in the NFL. I would take him over Bryce Young. I don't like Bryce Young anymore. I don't think Bryce Young is going to be fit for the Colts. We need CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, one of those guys. Those are the only two I'm going to take. Because Bryce Young, him not participating in the Combine kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And a lot of quarterbacks that don't participate in the Combine didn't have a good NFL career, excluding Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow didn't participate, and he's having a pretty good career. And, of course, Trevor Lawrence, he couldn't participate because they didn't have a Combine that year. He probably would have, but they didn't have a Combine that year due to COVID, and he's turning out pretty well. But everyone else, not so much. I mean, we need to get a guy like Anthony Richardson, I think. I think Anthony Richardson is the move, in my opinion. I think he's a very, very good quarterback. He can win you games. Like, you put Anthony Richardson on our team, I think it's deadly. Like, imagine an offense with Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman Jr., and Jelani Woods. And Alec Pierce, just for extra credit. Like, just imagine that offense. It'd be a great offense. And our defense, I think our defense is going to be pretty solid again this year. Hopefully we bring Bobby Okereke back. Apparently he's going to demand money in the teens, so we'll see like $15 million, something like that probably, which I think the Colts will give him because, in my opinion, he's earned that. He's worth that. He led our team in tackles last year, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I'm just picturing that read option with Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson. Oh, my God. Like, anything I said about Bryce Young and in my video about what I think the Colts should do in the offseason, I take back. Fuck everything I said in that video. Anthony Richardson is that guy. That's who I want. Like, he's impressed me. I'm sold on him. All my Florida Gator fans out there are probably really happy to hear that, but it's true. I think Anthony Richardson's that guy. But yeah, in my humble opinion, I'm staying at 4. And I'm drafting Anthony Richardson. I think there's a pretty good chance that the Colts do end up getting Anthony Richardson because apparently, like, during the Combine this past week, we were the team that had the longest meeting with Anthony Richardson. Out of like the 10 teams he met with, we had the longest one. So clearly we're interested, and clearly he wants to be here, because a meeting doesn't go on that long unless both parties are enjoying themselves. So that's just my opinion. We're clearly interested, and I think whoever we decide, Shane Steichen's going to have a lot of say in, because he's going to want to get a guy that he can build around. And Shane Steichen made Jalen Hurts. Like, he built an offense that was to his strengths, and that's what he'll do for Anthony Richardson. He'll build an offense that plays to his strengths and limits his weaknesses. So I'm very excited for this upcoming season. I really hope we get Anthony Richardson. I'm fully confident he can have a good NFL career with us, and if not, there's a bunch of good quarterbacks still. Of course, C.J. Stroud still, and maybe Bryce Young. I don't know. I'll have to see their pro days to actually decide who I want, because who I want, like what quarterback I've wanted, has changed so many times. It was Hendon Hooker, then it was Max Duggan, then it was C.J. Stroud, then it was Bryce Young, now it's Anthony Richardson. So I'm sure it'll change again before the draft. So I have faith that the Colts will make the right decision, and I think Steichen will be heavily involved in the decision. So I'm very excited to see that. But with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and follow everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.